Dominique from the Pixie Planner. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. So today I want to give you an update on my first week in my new Erin Condren Deluxe Planner that I am using as my budget planner. And so what I'm doing is I am doing weekly check-ins on how I'm getting along with my spending. That is kind of my allowance that I give myself for the month. So let's just jump right in. This is going to be a pretty quick video because the first week of January was a shorter week. So I'm keeping track of this first week here, but I did start on the 1st. So I'm doing 1st through the 4th, and you can see on this page here, this is where I have my weekly check-in. So I'm going to turn back to the monthly page here, and goodness, this thing bothers me so much. I need to get one of the coil snap-ins, but this is kind of just my color key here. And so the stickers that I use are from Sara Marie on Etsy, and I'll give you a quick peek here. So I've got multi colors here, of course, for each area. So Sara Marie on Etsy, she has fantastic stickers. She is on vacation right now because she just did have a baby, but I believe she'll be back very soon. These stickers are also from her shop as well. But let's just jump in here and see what we have for the first week. So the first area I have is home, and I only gave myself $50 for the month because I usually will calculate home to be for if I need paper towels or cleaning supplies, things like that. Even like little toys for my dog, I will sometimes throw in the home section, which is exactly what I did this week. So where is it? There it is. The Loyal Biscuit, that is a dog store, and so I went ahead and I purchased a toy for my dog, and I just threw that underneath home. If I were to separate things out exactly to the spending, so like if I said that was for my dog Lola and I had a Lola sticker, I would then have so many categories that it would be too overwhelming on my planner. That's why you don't see that I have gas here, because I don't fill up that often. I don't have a long drive to work. I know gas is something that a lot of people like to keep track of, but that's just not something I overspend. So same thing goes with my dog toys or supplies. I don't overspend in that. I will, however, overspend in food and personal items, so I definitely include those. But yeah, so as far as this sticker goes, I just put it underneath home. So that is $14.76 for the week. That is all I spent in my home category. So $14.76. I will go ahead and check that off, letting me know that I went ahead and I calculated that. And so as I mentioned, I'm just going to tear this out because this is just going to so be in the way. All right, so I mentioned again that it was just $50. And so we're going to go ahead and subtract that. That gives us $35 for remaining of the week. And so personal is going to be my purple. And so I did purchase a cloth and paper subscription. I wanted to just try that out because I am now in a ring bound planner as one of my planners that I'll be using this year. I wanted to try a subscription kit because I do love the simplicity of this company's kind of style and design. So $38 is what was spent in personal, and I gave myself $300 for the month. And I definitely kind of over calculated that because I'm still trying to figure out the whole monthly budget. If you haven't seen the setup of this budget planner, I will leave it linked in the videos because I discuss how I'm changing from a paycheck to paycheck budget, which is every 2 weeks for me, to this month a monthly budget. So everything in just one lump sum. This is very different for me. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but I'm giving it a go for, this month. But I do go into some detail in that video, and I show you a little bit more about my setup here. So again, I'll leave that linked for you if you're interested. So personal, that leaves me with $262. And then we go into, food. So for food, that is pink. And I do have here Hannaford, which is our standard grocery store, and I did go get lunch at one of my favorite spots downtown. So that is $46.70 plus $7.83, and so for the week that's $54.53, and that leaves me with, and over here again for food for the month, I gave myself $300 budget. So that leaves me with $245.47. Now I also threw in here unbudgeted because that seems to happen quite often for me, and I did happen to have something here, and I also did it because I knew, since this is a very different change for me doing the whole month as my budget, I knew that inevitably I would probably forget something. So this is a bill for some lab work that I had done that popped out of nowhere. I had it stored away in a folder for safekeeping, and I totally forgot that I had it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that under my unbudgeted. Let me go ahead and check these off for food just so I know that I got it. And we will go over here, $67.88, and was that correct? Yes. Okay. $67.88. And then again, with unbudgeted, I didn't give myself anything because I was hoping there would be nothing. So I'm just going to leave that as that. So that is all the categories that I have. And I'm just going to, because I'm not going off an actual total for that. So now this side here, remaining per week, I don't think I'm going to use that section. For me, the important part is just seeing what I have remaining to then carry over into the next week. And of course, I have that written out over here. So I'm fine with those two areas. So I'm not going to use this section here, but as far as my first week goes in this planner, I do really like that instead of keeping track of all my expenses on one sheet, that this is broken up for me and is broken up into the categories, whereas before I would highlight the categories, kind of like how these are color coded. I would highlight and color code, and then my whole page would be just like all different colored highlighters, and sometimes it could be a little bit overwhelming to see all of that on one page. So I do like this whole breakdown. Again, this is the first time I'm really using this type of method, so we'll see if it's something that I continue to enjoy, but I really, really like seeing all of my spending on this one monthly spread. I think this is something, no matter what, even if I go back to a budget by paycheck, I will definitely continue to do my expenses all on this page so I could see it all at a glance in the calendar view. For whatever reason, my brain just really likes that, and it makes a lot more sense to me. So that's a quick check-in here with you guys. I told you this was going to be a nice short video. And so I do want to continue doing these type of videos where I'm doing my weekly check-in, and then even at the end of the month, going over my actual spending for the expenses that I had. And of course, I mean, this is something that I hope you guys are enjoying. So if you would like to see more budgeting videos from me, then please comment down below. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye.